Hello engineers, in this video we are going to discuss about the what is backwashing of the exchangers and why we do it and how we do it. Okay, this is very important concept when we go in an industry. So we see so many heat exchangers and so many exchangers are there, condensers are there. So sometimes we do the backwashing, or we can also say the back flushing, right? So why we do that, in this video we are going to discuss about it. Okay, so normally what happens that in the normal operation of the plant, you can see here the scaling forms or the falling builds up on the surface of the tube side. Okay, here we are just considering that the cooling water, the cooling medium, or we can say the cooling water is at tube side and your medium or process fluid is going towards the cell side, right? So normal flow means this is the normal operation is going on from here left to right side. There is a cooling water is going on. Okay, so what is happening that the scaling and falling builds up in the surface low velocity region. Okay, what is it means? It means that when you will make the velocity profile, so you will see that this is my following fluid. Okay, this is my following fluid and this is the surface, right? This is the surface. So you will see that the velocity profile will be like this, parabolic, and at the center the velocity is maximum at the center, and when you go towards this side or this side, the velocity will be decrease. Got it my point? And at the surface the velocity will be 0, and at this surface as well the velocity will be 0. It means that at this surface the velocity is 0, so it means that the scaling and forming will be built here. So in the cooling water there may be some particulate matters, there will be some fine particles will be there. With the cooling waters it flows, so what happens that they builds up the falling and they like form the scaling on the surface of the cooling water or the surface of the tube. Got it my point? So what we do the backwashing, means that we reverse the flow. Here you can see the flow direction is left to right, right? So in backwashing or back flushing, what we do, we reverse the flow. This will be the direction of the flow. How we do that, we will also see that, but here you can just understand that what we do, we reverse the flow. Okay, so see here what is happening. Your cooling water is coming from here. Okay, this is my open drain, and this is my IV, one IV, right? And my cooling water is going from here to the tube side. Okay, from tube side my cooling water is going on, and from here my cooling water is going to the outside. Okay, so this is the cooling water outlet and this is inlet, and this one is my solution inlet and the solution outlet. Means solution is going into the cell side and water is going into the tube side. Got it my point? Now what we do in the backwashing, what we do, the normal flow is like that. Your cooling water is going from here to like that and then like that. This is the normal flow. Okay, but in the case of backwashing or back flushing, what we do, we close this IV. First we close this IV. It means that now the cooling water inlet is closed. Okay, then what will happen that your cooling water is not going from here. Now this line, this outlet line will be connected with the main header. This outlet line will be connected with the main header. So what will happen that it will flow reverse when we will open this open drain. Why? Because this IV is closed, right? It is connected to the main header and there will be some warm water as well. It will be warm water as well, right? So what we do, we close this IV. Okay, then we open this IV. So what happens that the pressure is more here, pressure is more this side as compared to this side. So we open this open drain. So what happens that your flow will be like this now. from here to here to here to here. Got it my point? Now see here, when your flow is reversed, so what will happen, that there is a high velocity fluid will become and it will remove this fallings. This scaling will be removed by the high velocity fluids, and you can say the high velocity water. Okay, and after the back washing, your tube surface will be like this. Okay, your tube surface will be like this. Here you can see that there is no scaling and no forming is there. Okay, so what is the benefit of doing the back washing? We improve the heat transfer. Your heat transfer coefficient will be increased, means your heat transfer will be increased. Okay, because area will be increased. Got it my point? So this was the video about the back washing of the exchangers, right? So let me in the comments box, in your industry, have you ever seen the back washing or back flushing of the exchangers? If yes, then what is the procedure? Okay, so thank you for watching. See you soon.